Hey guys, good morning. It is 8:54. Today is Wednesday and we're gonna be doing something a little different. We're stepping out of the beauty room and we're gonna be going into the kitchen today. I do have a follower that requested for me to start doing my cooking videos because I don't know if you guys know, if you followed me on my personal Instagram page, I used to cook on my Instagram stories. One of my followers requested, why don't you do videos of you cooking? But usually, like on the weekends, I don't cook. We usually end up going out to eat because during the week I'm always cooking. Today we're gonna be doing mollejas, chicken gizzards. I'm gonna try to record both in English and Spanish. Whatever I don't know in English, I'm gonna say it in Spanish. Whatever I don't know in Spanish, I'm gonna say in English. I'm probably gonna end up looking like that meme of that lady translating. But anyways, I'll insert a picture. But yes, I'm gonna show you from start to finish. And yes, that's what I'm gonna make today. Okay, so we're just getting the water ready so that we can start boiling it while we're cleaning our gizzards. This might be a big pot to boil water in, but I'm doing a little less than half. We could put the gizzards to boil in here because I did buy a lot. I bought like maybe 3 pounds. Okay, so we're gonna start by putting our water to boil. And now we're gonna clean the chicken gizzards. Okay, so the way that I'm gonna start cleaning these is I'm gonna remove all this extra stuff that we don't need. This is probably like fat. So lo vamos a quitar todo esto a las mollejas. Y esta molleja está limpia. A veces, como esta, si pueden ver, tienen este plástico. Algo se puede decir como un plástico porque se siente como el material diferente. Pero le quitamos toda la grasa. Y estas ya están limpias. So, esto lo voy a poner a un lado. La basura del otro lado. Y le quitamos todo eso para que vaya limpia. Nuestra agua ya la pusimos para hervir. Puse una olla grande porque sí compré mucho. Son como unas 2 libras y media a 3. Para que hiervan bien antes de que se fríen. Miren, ese es el pedazo. Tienen que tener cuidado para limpiarlas. También voy a hacer una sopa para los niños porque obviamente no van a comer esto. I'm gonna be making a soup for the kids because obviously they won't eat this. So yes, just making sure we remove all the excess fat on these. No me acuerdo si mi mamá no hacía esto o, I mean, maybe she did, pero no lo comía. Pero esta es una receta de mi suegra porque aquí lo aprendí a comer con ellos. Y a mi esposo le gustan las mollejas, o por eso se lo hago a él. For the kids, I'm just making a regular chicken soup with, you could say Mexican style. It's just gonna be white. Usually for the Mexican style is like with tomatoes, so it's a little orange. But today I'm not gonna add tomatoes just because last week I made the soup for them, so I don't want them to be like, again soup, orange soup. So that's why I'm gonna make it white this time. And I always add potatoes to the soup because Leo and Gio love potatoes. I would put vegetables on it, but Leo doesn't like any type of vegetables. Gio does, but I'd rather not be picking at the food right before I'm about to eat. I'm starving and stuff. Like, no, I just rather not put whatever he doesn't like. So after I'm done cleaning all this and removing everything that we don't want, I'm gonna clean it. Well, I'm gonna soak it in water with lime to remove any of that chicken smell. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but in Spanish se llama choquilla. So para que no huela tanto choquilla, lo vamos a limpiar con limón. Lo dejamos mojándose con limón y eso va a quitar ese olor a choquilla. Y eso lo pueden hacer con cualquier clase de carne, de pollo, cualquier cosa, puerco, y eso le va a quitar el olor a choquilla. By the way, before I got married, I didn't know anything about cooking, anything about laundry. I actually learned everything, like, because I had to learn it. My husband was the one that taught me how to do laundry, because I wouldn't even do my laundry. My mom would do my laundry. When I got married, it was tough, because I had to clean, I had to cook, I had to do my laundry, I had to do everything now. So I appreciate my mom for everything that she's ever done for me. And sometimes I call her, like whenever I want to make something, I always end up calling her, "Mommy, how you do this? Mommy, how you do that?" And I call her like 20,000 times in a day whenever I'm making something. Okay, so we're putting them back in water after I finish cleaning all of them. Los voy a enjuagar rápidamente para poner el limón, porque ya el agua va a empezar a hervir. Laven bien las mollejas. So we add the lemon, and we're just going to let this sit here for a while. This has to be like in the mint family, and we add this for flavor on the gizzards. It's not the mint leaf, but it's in the mint leaf family. So I'm just removing it from the stem, and we're gonna wash this, and we're gonna chop it up so that when we fry it, it gives it a lot of flavor. And I bought 2 packs of this because we did buy a lot of gizzards. So we're just adding the nice ones, not the ones with black on them. If you make a tea out of these leaves, I told you you're not gonna like it. This is good for any stomach issues. Like if your stomach hurts and you drink a tea of this will probably help it out. This is good for a lot of things. So when you mix it on your food, when you make a soup and you add this, it gives it a different flavor, but it's also like healing. So that's one of the reasons why we add it to most of our recipes, most of our foods. As Mexicans, we like to do a lot of herbs for healing. Anything that we could make in a tea, anything that we could like use, we'll make it just so that it could heal us, depending on what it is. Like usually when we have a stomach ache, we'll do like this, like Hierbabuena, or if not, something like the anise, tres estrellas. I used to use that a lot when my kids were babies. My mom used to tell me a lot, oh, if the baby's crying, if you think he has like gas or whatever, make him a té de tres estrellas. And oddly enough, it would help. So I'm giving this a last rinse right before I put it into the boiling water. So we're going to put it inside our water. To that we're going to add salt. Ok, so aquí están las mollejas. Ya las puse a hervir. Solamente las enjuagué un poco antes de ponerlas a hervir. Quitarle todo el limón que tenía. Y asegúrense que estén cubiertos de agua para que hiervan bien. Y cada rato lo vienen a mover para que todo se cocine igual. So just make sure that everything's nice and covered, and once in a while just come and move it around just so that you ensure that everything's cooked nice and even. Ok, la hora es 10:22. Vamos a ver cuánto tiempo va a tardar. Como le dije, 2 libras y media o 3 libras aquí. Exactamente no sé cuánto tiempo, tienes que estar chequeándolo. Pero después de la primera hora ya empieza a sentirse un poquito más suave. Cuando yo siento sentir más suave es cuando yo lo puedo apagar. So the time is 10:22. And to be honest with you guys, I'm not really sure exactly how much time it's going to take for these to cook. I usually just take one out and like put a fork through it or a knife. If it slides in with no problem, then it should be done. It usually takes about an hour and some minutes. But yeah, for now, since this is going to be like 2.5 pounds, 3 pounds of gizzards, I'm not sure exactly how much more longer, because usually I make like 1.5. So I did buy a little bit more this time, so it might take a little bit more time. So I'll check back with you guys, but yes, the time is 10:23, and I'll see you guys in a bit. The reason why I'm doing it so early is because Leo has an eye doctor's appointment today, and we're gonna have to go pick him up early from school, like around 2, and we have to be in Clifton, which is next to Patterson, at 2:45 for his appointment. So yes, I'm trying to do everything early so that I have enough time to eat before we go to his appointment, and then maybe we could even eat after we come back. So yes, I'm also gonna be doing a gelatin for Leo's school tomorrow, but I need to start it today because it's gonna be 3 layers. So I'm gonna do strawberry, and that's a water base. I'm gonna be doing peach water base, and I'm gonna be doing the coconut milk base. So I'm gonna be doing that afterwards. Maybe I do one like right now, and when I come back I do another one, and then the last one I'll do like at night when I come back from the gym. So like that they have enough time to set in the fridge. And I like making these on a bundt pan. Really, I like making them on a bundt pan because the bundt pan is a little higher. I could actually fit 3, and if I don't fit all 3 of them, I end up making like a couple cups so that they could stay here in the house for him, for me, for my husband, or for brother-in-law and sister-in-law that we live with. So that's what I like to do. Really? ¿Qué dices? Say hi.
Hi.
Dile, ¿cómo estás? He's not talking yet. He's gonna be 2 in April. ¿Cómo estás? He's gonna be 2 in April. April 30th. There's things that I understand that he says, but there's things where he just like blabs and blabs, and I really don't understand what the heck he's saying. Okay, say bye.
Bye.
I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so now we're gonna get working on our hierbabuena. We're just gonna put it into our, what do you call this, colander, so that it could sit and get clean. I'll just toss it in here, making sure there's no dirt on the strainer. This is the strainer. Okay, so we'll just throw that water out and we'll do it again, just so that we know it's clean. And we're gonna chop that up before we add it to our gizzards. They're still pretty clean, so let that just sit there, and we're gonna wash the chiles so that I can start chopping them and have that ready. Okay, so I bought a pack of this. I might not use the whole pack. I probably just leave a couple of them out, but we do like chiles, so yeah, these are serranos. You would say I left some out. Sometimes these won't be spicy, and there's times where they will. but it's fine. We like spicy. So I'm gonna start chopping these up. You could chop them as fine as you want. You could chop them as big as you want. I like chopping them super fine because I don't like taking a big bite of a chile. Okay, so I am just quickly checking up on the mollejas. Estoy chequeando a ver si ya están listas. Son a las... It's 11:04. It's only been a couple minutes, like half an hour. So antes ha sido media hora. Y vamos a tratar con el tenedor. So, todavía le faltan porque me costó para meterlo. So, vamos a dejarlo un tiempecito más para que hierva bien. Y para la próxima ya debe de entrar el cubierto más fácilmente. I forgot to tell you guys, but for the mollejas, you're supposed to add garlic clove and onion just to remove any of that smell that you might not like. So when you put the water to boil, you add that with the mollejas. So ya le corté las puntas a los chiles y voy a empezar a cortarlos para las mollejas. Y como les dije, a mí me gusta más finito el chile. So lo voy a pasar cortándolo así primero. Y lo voy a voltear del otro lado para cortarlo un poquito más. Porque no me gusta morder mi tortilla con un pedazo de chile bien grande. Y si quieres darle otra pasada para que esté más finito, es como a usted le guste. So, este es mi primer chile. Y eso vamos a seguir haciendo con los chiles. Después sigue la cebolla y después vamos a hacer la hierbabuena. Le dejo todo de avena para que sí pique. Pero si a ustedes no les gusta el chile, le pueden quitar la avena. O no ponerle tanto chile. La mayoría de las veces, si es algo que cocinó mi mamá, le llamo a ella. Si es algo que cocinó mi suegra, le llamo a ella. Pero si es otra cosa que quiero comer y nadie que yo conozca lo sabe hacer, solamente lo busco por YouTube. So, ojalá que alguien le ayude esta receta porque le gusten las mollejas o solamente porque quieren tratar algo nuevo. Okay, so the fork was able to stick through it very easily, so I just turned them off and it is now 11:57. Okay, I already chopped up my onions and my chiles. I usually use white onion, but I didn't have, so I am using purple onion. That's what I had in hand. Siempre uso cebolla blanca, pero hoy estoy usando cebolla morada. Let's see if it changes the flavor or not. And I'm gonna start chopping the gizzards. You could eat this as is because they're already cooked, but we're just gonna fry them up for more flavor. Because who doesn't like fried stuff? We're just cutting it bite-sized pieces because we're gonna eat this with tortillas. Okay, so we're putting our pan to heat up. We're just gonna let the water evaporate. Now that the water is evaporating, we're gonna add our oil and we're gonna fry our onions and chiles in here. Okay, so now that the oil is hot, we're gonna add our onions and chiles. Open your windows because this is gonna make you cough. I love the way this onions smell when they're frying. I just love that smell. So you let that saute for a little bit, let them get a little translucent, and then you add your chopped up gizzards. So now now that they're looking a little bit more translucent, we're gonna add the gizzards. And I've seen other YouTube videos, they add tomatoes to this. It's definitely up to you. But the people that add tomatoes don't really add the herb that I'm about to put on them. I'm pretty sure it will taste good with everything. I might do that another time. This is the way I learned how to do it, so that's what I'm teaching you guys. In the beginning, it seemed like it was a lot, but it shrinks down. And now we are just gonna fry this up for a couple minutes because they're already cooked. We just want to fry them up a little bit. Meanwhile, this is frying up a bit. I'm gonna start chopping up the hierbabuena. So mine started sticking, so I added a little bit more oil. And this has been frying up for a little bit more over 5 minutes while I was cutting the herbs. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add the herbs to this and mix it all up. And this is what's going to change the flavor up. Okay, so we're going to let this cook for a couple more minutes and it'll be all done. I'm getting hungry already. Estoy despegando las tortillas y si son tortillas de paquete. A mi esposo no le gustan tortillas hechas a mano. A mí sí le gustan, pero prefiere de estas porque puede comerse tan siquiera 4 o 5 de estas y las de hecho a mano con 2 ya se llena. So I'd rather eat these as well. And luckily my husband doesn't like he likes the other ones, but he prefers these whenever he's eating tortillas because you can eat a lot more of these. Okay, so the way that we eat this is we put it on our tortilla and then we add our cheese and then you just go for it. It's nice and spicy, but not so spicy that you can't eat it. It's pretty good. This is the soup. I just shredded the chicken. Super good. We also like to put avocado here. I'm gonna take it out right now. Okay, so I added my avocado. And this is the way we eat it. Good.
The end.
And that's how you make the gelatin and how you remove it from the bun pan. And this one has 3 layers and it looks beautiful for Leo's Easter party. Bye guys.